Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to our Arabic course. This course is based on different lectures, and you can see different parts of the grammar there in this course. We have divided this course. You can also see audio conversations. We have divided this course. One is video and one is audio. In audio, you can find another student of mine, Fareed Quraishi, who is learning this language and is capable to deliver the lectures, and you can see in practice lessons him also delivering lectures. And you can note our address, bukharihamid786@gmail.com, or you can log on to fareedquraishi@gmail.com. In different lessons, you can see the serials, you can see the lessons in series, first, second, third. We have gone through the fundamentals, and we have started with Arabic alphabets, and then we have started with pronunciation of the letters, Arabic alphabets, and division of videos based on items there. For example, demonstrative pronoun is there, personal pronoun is there, Arabic verb is there, pasteurization is there, and audio conversation is also there. In this course, in this very video, I will go with the fundamentals of Arabic language and its introduction. You will see Arabic was developed in early centuries, immediately preceding to Islamic period. And we see the contribution of Arabian poets. They made the language very rich, and it was open to everyone, or there was a great flexibility of this language. And we see that in this language, it's very important for Muslims, very much important, and it's obligation. It's almost obligation for Muslims to learn this language if they want to learn religion, if they want to learn Arabic language. So it becomes very much obligation for them. As when God says, and when He created Adam, and what He says about Adam, that I taught him language ala mahul bayan. So our ultimate goal to learn this language is nothing but to learn Quran and Hadith of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So this will be our goal and ultimate aim for the people to learn language, Arabic language. In the introduction, we see that in 9th and 10th centuries, there was underway a great intellectual movement in Baghdad. And when this intellectual movement came forward there, and we see great number of texts from Greek, from different languages, they were translated into Arabic language. So Arabic became very much rich, and when it was the capital in Damascus, and later it was the capital in Baghdad, when it became the administrative language. So in this lesson, also later we will see a little time we'll spare with our student who will make the practice lesson about demonstrative pronoun. It will be based on introduction, not he will teach the demonstrative pronouns. And we also introduce our books, where you can log on to our books also. One of my books, you can see this book. This is Fundamentals, or the Fundamental of Arabic language. And you can see also one of my friends, Syed Rashid Mir, he's also one of the co-authors. We have written so many books based on Arabic language, dua, to learn language, so many cassettes, so many videos. At least we have written 20 books, and our ultimate goal is to learn this language for Quran and Hadith. We have divided this book into different chapters. You can find in the beginning there is tajweed, and there is huruf tahji, and there is the way to read these letters and the pronunciation of these letters, and their correspondence in English language and English phonetics. And then we have introduced some simple sentence and about demonstrative pronouns, about personal pronouns. Today it is not now the language of Muslims only. You can see that this is the national language of so many countries there in African peninsula as well. And this is the language of so many countries now, including Saudi Arabian countries. You can see Iraq, you can see Sudan, you can see Lebanon, you can see Libya, you can see Egypt, you can see Iraq, you can see Bahrain, you can see so many states also, so many countries also. The madrasas there in India or in Pakistan, the language is being taught there, and stress is being led there to learn this language, besides going through Hafz Quran, besides going through Hadith. And when we come to Arabic language, you can see that when the work was started by Arabian intellectuals, Arabian grammarians, to make this language to reach the people and to give the service to the people. The first complete dictionary of this language was devised by Al-Khalil. And when we see in his book, that's very good book, very marvelous book, that was the beginning of writing dictionaries. It is Kitabul Ain in his name. And you can see in the beginning there is the way to give the phonetic division of Arabic alphabets and others, and you can see all the Arabic roots there also. So many scholars, they are to this extent also to say that you have to do very much hard for this language to learn, as it becomes, or it will testify your shahada. As Imam Shafi says that it's compulsory for every Muslim to learn this language. And even Shaykhul Islam Ibn Taymiyyah says that it's obligation for Muslims to learn this language. The Arabic language, when we see at the time of Renaissance, how the knowledge reached, which was there in Arabic scriptures, the great scientists, great poets, the great scholars of Arabic, they have written great books in Arabic language. And when people, they came from European countries and they came here to learn they came here to get knowledge here, and when they reached again there to European countries, they returned to European countries, there was Renaissance. Even Greek books, or even the texts of Aristotle, texts of Plato, texts of other European philosophers, when you see that there was Dark Age, and the books were here, they were here somehow, they were found the books, and later they were translated into Arabic, and people came here, they learned these books, even Arabian books, Arabian scientists, and it was that was Muslim period. That was a great period in Islam, and Islam had altogether almost they had given a new renaissance to the people of this world. Today, you can see that Arabic ranks 6th in world language, and there are almost 300 million speakers of this language throughout the world, which we mentioned earlier that the speakers are in every corner of this world. Whether you go to European countries, whether you go to Morocco, whether you go to Spain, whether you go to Asian countries, some of these two states where we can see in madrasas this language is being taught by great professors. So this language has become the era has become in such a position where you need to teach this language, because whenever you are talking about Quran, most of times you are talking about translation of this Quran, because so many people, they are not able to talk, or they are not able to understand. Yes, indeed, when we say, we always talk of Quranic translation. As I mentioned that people are not able to talk or understand Arabic language. If we apply logic or philosophical logic to language, what God wants to convey to the people in Quran in so many places, as in Surah Yusuf, Ayah 2, and what we are asked by God, enjoined by God, is that we have sent down it as an Arabic Quran so you may understand it. what God wants to convey, which type of message God wants to convey through this language, is that you have to go through different practices to learn this language. As we see, there were different styles in Arabic. When we are looking at different written literature, different proses, different poems of different authors, different poets, great poets of pre-Islamic period, we see a different style. And when Quran was revealed, and most probably in Quraysh dialect at that time, as we call it, the classical dialect, a new style reached to people, and that style was not created by any person, created by any worldly person, or created by any prophet, but it was created by none other than God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And in this Quran we see so many revelations are poetic in nature, and some prose. And when we look at the prose, we see there is meter also. And when we are talking about the language of Quran, so many persons, so many great personalities, so many poets, great poets were found dumbfounded, and they were astonished to learn. They were astonished to listen this Quran when it was revealed, when it was spoken, and when Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself recited this Quran by sallallahu alaihi wasallam. At last, I would like to convey a message to all people to join our course, and we'll be happy to make the conversation with you. We'll be happy if you are ready to learn this Quran, and we are happy to learn. We are students, we are not scholars, and I always think myself as a student of language, as I teach English language, or we have started this course, and I myself deliver courses, these lessons in Arabic language. So at last, I would again repeat that it's a part of religion, as says Sheikh Allama Ibn Taymiyyah says that it's a part of religion, and knowing it is an obligation for everyone. So we'll go through, not the practice lesson will not be practiced there on the